Hello. That voice didn't work just now. Oh god, I hate that you guys can hear my background sounds from my chair because it always sounds like, you know. What day is it even? It's Wednesday. Wednesday, my dudes. Cheers vibing with me. Hello, everybody. Where the fuck is the layer? No, this doesn't work. There we go, that's what I wanted. How you all doing? I hope my chat updates. Let's see how many DCs I will have today. Put your bets. How bad will it be? Oh well, we will see. Welcome to the chat room. Why? Is it already happening? Don't tell me it's already happening. I hope not. You know the worst thing about the cable internet thingy. Give me a second. The worst part about that is the fact that I can't see how stable my connection is at the moment. Wait, I need to look for something. Oopsie. Because I have a feeling, just for safety reasons. Well, anyways, here we are, drawing with cables on my fucking tablet. Oh, I'm not used to this big screen right now. I've been working on my laptop. So can I? You little shithead. Well. Did I? Okay. Let's see how today's drawing session goes. I feel like I haven't held a pen in my hands for an eternity. And that's not even true. Should have sketched that down when I had the picture in my head, because now I just have a rough idea of what I wanted to do. Oh well. Nice part about this thingy with Twitch and OBS, I can play whatever I want. No copyright shit. Woo! That's nice for art streams at least. I think. Yeah, I didn't know what to name this. I'm not good at naming streams. It's something I'm always very awkward with. I remember in DeviantArt you had to give every excellent title. You had to give every art piece a title, and I was just like, I don't know. I was legit sitting there and was like trying to figure out what the hell to name this picture. I might be wrong, but I also feel like we had to add a description. Had to be something. I feel like I wanna draw a straight face for once. Let me just. Oh, this song rocks. Fuck. A common issue, but to know that I'm not the only person that can title their stuff. Like naming a character in a game. I mean, yeah, that usually takes me hours as well, but like if I got a certain name that I use a lot, then I will just use that and I will be super angry if it's already taken. Oopsie. Like names like Lola, for example, are obviously always taken because, well, it's not a very, what do you call it? It's a pretty well-known name, and I feel like it gained a lot of popularity. I don't even remember what made me start using it exactly. I don't know, my brain is stupid. I'm trying to draw a face here, and I don't like what it looks like so far. You know, look like shit. Yeah. Or Saw maybe free. Hey, you guys wanna hear something? I was such a happy person yesterday, eh? Man, me and my side faces. Ah, but I just suck at drawing straight faces. This is beautiful. Anyways, so yesterday. Sorry, I was trying to think of the pose in my head. Yesterday I was we had like a deadline on the 15th, but it got pushed to 17 because they had some complications with the server where we were supposed to upload the stuff. So they pushed it like for 2 days. And basically that project was about we had if you remember that 1 week where I had to go to university. We had to do a group project thingy where we would work on a prototype for something. Basically what we had to do in that 1 week was, what's the specific name of it? Something about sprints. So it was like a shit, this looks like crap. Crappy patty. I'm sorry. I'm kind of through with it if it's not obvious. I need a break, man. I can have one. Not until February. And anyways, I ended up in a group with like one person I already was in a group with in my first semester actually. 2 fifth semester people and wait. Yeah, 2 fifth semester people and 2 first semester people. So it was a really mixed group. Kind of like, you know, seniors and shit. Feels weird when you're like one of the upper class people and people ask you, hey, can I see that project if you're done working? And I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. I see people as equal, and if they act like, oh my god, you're like an upper classmate, I'm like, one of them asked me if they could see my the 3D thingy I'm currently working on when I'm done, and I was like, oh, well, it depends how it turns out. I don't like showing things if I'm not a big fan of how they turn out, you know. But if I like it, the end result, maybe. Yeah, oversized eyes. Woo! Anyways, so we had this group project, and in that week we were like, okay, Monday we were supposed to think of issues and then find an idea. We decided to go with something that has something to do with news. And second day, whatever, I don't even fucking remember shit anymore. I was working on a documentary, but my brain's just blah blah. um, and basically, after that week, we were told, yeah, he wants us to work on our own, like on the prototype that we had to finish until Friday that week. And so that when we deliver it afterwards, he can grade it and stuff, you know? So we had to put like extra hours in after that week. And what we basically did is that I made a Discord server for all of us, because stuff like Zoom has like limited amounts of time that you can participate in a meeting. So I was like, yeah, let's go use Discord, because it's for free and you can do whatever the fuck you want for 10 hours straight. And so, well, now the thing begins. I was losing my shit yesterday. I was so ready to break someone's neck. I was so enraged. I started to because I was so angry. If I do shit like this, you know that something's not right. I was just like, I'm so ready to beat someone's ass. Thinking back now, it's kind of funny when I get this angry. Because, I don't know. I'm not usually that angry. It's a rare thing to happen. If you anger me, yeah. You better be lucky I hold myself back voluntarily. Because I'm usually a really calm person. I have not gotten angry a lot of times in my life, but some people, man, some people just manage to bring the little demon out, you know? So basically what we had was, we were 5 girls. Hey David. 5 girls and 1 dude. And well, how do I explain this with it making sense and stuff? We had to work on the prototype and on the documentary, and we decided, hey, you see, like, I'm in the 7th semester, for example, but I did not use Adobe XD a lot, so I did not have that much knowledge of it. So I left that task to others who had more of a knowledge of it and could like do a better job at it, you know? And how the fuck do people push up their glasses? Let me Google that. I don't wear glasses. People pushing up glasses. I can't type. Yeah, fucking anime pose. Oh, wow. Why would you go underneath? You're gonna make the glasses dirty. What the fuck? I'm usually not angry. I remember hearing violent scenarios in almost every single recent stream of you, really? I don't remember. I was enjoying recent streams, except for the DCing. I was sad about it though. It wasn't really anger. Just a little casual violence. What did I do? I didn't do anything. Please remind me of my sins. I don't remember them. Wait, I'm just trying to. Oh my god, he's touching the glasses. Yeah, I like the middle finger one. That one is fun. Something about beating someone. Not too sure. Really, I wanted to. Maybe it was the same person. Yeah, that could be. I don't know. I would need to rewatch my own streams to remember. But anyway, so we had a meeting at some point because we're like, hey, let's meet up and like discuss what do we want to do, like each of us, so that we get it done until the deadline. And guess who didn't show up to the fucking meeting? The only fucking guy in the group. So we started without him, thinking maybe he's going to come in, right? No, he didn't. So in the first meeting, what we did was we decided who in the group. Why are those hand poses all so weird? I can't imagine those things because I don't wear glasses. You know? That's not how fingers work. We have this. I can't already tell the hand is going to be too small, but you can always change that, so just for imagination purpose. He didn't come to the meeting anyway, sorry, I was vibing. I'm not supposed to listen to this music while I'm telling people stuff. First meeting he didn't come to, so I was in charge of the documentary with 2 other girls. What I basically did is I took our prof's PDF files and wrote down everything that we did throughout the weeks according to them, and I also went like with our notes so that we have like a rough skeleton thingy structure for like the documentary to work on, so we can like work it out to make it like more detailed. So we get a few pages in. So I did that first because it was the most logical thing in my brain, right? It just works like that for me. I start with like sketches. So I did that and I posted it in a group, and it was like, if you guys remember something that I didn't add yet, could you please add it? And also the people who work on a prototype, please add your iterations afterwards, because I don't know what you're doing. And we need that in the documentary, right? And I also told the guy, you were in charge for the interview, so please write in your part, because I don't know what the hell you did there. I can't know, I didn't do them. Neither of those things were done. So after some time he messaged me and he's like, hey, yeah, I have this documentary because I was in a class of that prof before, and we used that for our past exam project thingy. And I was like, okay, I guess. So I used that, and I assumed that he told the other girls as well about it. Well, eventually we had our second meeting after some time passed. And there I learned that apparently his Discord isn't working anymore, and he deleted his account or whatever, Discord itself. Not his account even. I need to use my own hands, I can't use references. This doesn't work! This hand looks like crap. I was like, well, he could have told us that earlier, so we could have, like, you know, I don't know, gone with Zoom or whatever. And because of that, we were like, I fuck this hand. It's right hand. If that person was in front of me. Ugh, fuck. I can't do that. I would need to flip my hand. We were waiting for him because we were like, hey, we would like to do a meeting. How about 11 a.m.? We asked that the evening or day before, because someone was like, what about 10 to 11? I was like, I would be fine at 11 because I have like stuff to do at 10 and I didn't have time for that. And everyone was like, yeah, 11 is fine, him including. And then he was like, hey, could we make 12? I can't do it at 11. I'm busy with something. And we were like, yeah, sure. 12 it is then. So we were all waiting till 12 to then meet up in Discord. He didn't fucking show up, right? And then I got told, yeah, apparently his Discord, he can't get in anymore, so he deleted his stuff. And it's like, why the fuck didn't he tell anybody? It's been that case for the entire time, apparently, right? Well, he then messaged, oh yeah, well, we can't just tell him what we were talking about in the meeting. He doesn't have to participate. And we were like, we literally just waited a fucking hour for you. You're gonna move your ass over here. He's like, I can't do it, blah, 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 blah. And then we were like, yeah, well, fuck Discord then. Let's go into Zoom if that's what you wish. Oh, but I'm on my phone. Is that okay? And we were like, yeah, whatever, man. And he was like, yeah, he also made a new prototype. And he didn't share the link with us yet. For whatever fucking reason. I guess it's fine for now. I didn't see it, did I? I didn't get any messages at least. And well, in that meeting we were talking about what has to be done, what had been done already, blah 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 blah, what we expect to do, and when we want to be done with stuff, right? He didn't even know that the deadline got pushed by 2 days. And then yesterday, man. The main reason I was so angry was because like 2 or 3 days before that, he was going over the documentary, yeah. And he was like, the documentary is garbage. It's just 25 pages. And on Thursday it's just saying stuff, but not in detail. And I was like, well, Thursday is the day we all did like single work stuff for almost the entire day, and we were not supposed to show whatever we were working on to the rest of the group. So we can't fucking get that. I even asked our prof, because we had a meeting with him before that, if I'm supposed to add that, and he was like, no. Because technically you didn't see it in the week, so why the fuck should you add it? I don't care about it, I just want the end result from whatever you were working on. And he was like, yeah, I don't know, then just describe the methods we were using. I told him he doesn't want us to describe the methods. It's filler text. He knows the method. Why should we describe it to him? Oh, but it's just 24 pages. We need more pages. And I told him as well, like, bro, we still have to work on the docu. It's not done. Yeah, then do that. But make it more than 25 pages, because this is rotten bullshit. And then I got mad because the way he was talking was, he kind of kept insisting how shitty the work is that people that worked on a doku, like, I didn't take it personal for myself, but towards the people who used the rough version that I did to write it out into a more detailed thingy, right? Because they were from the first semester and they have a shit ton of exams. And they tried their best to take part in this one. Because we were like, okay, we also have to consider that some of us have like a lot of exams to take care of, especially the first semesters. We didn't expect too much from them because of that. And they fucking tried though, and I got upset when he got so goddamn rude towards them because of it. And I was like, you know, if the doku is so important to you, you could have taken part in a meeting earlier and been like, hey, this is kind of important to me, I would like to participate. And then he was like, you want me to fucking help with the doku? I did the fucking entire prototype on my own already. And I just told him, I don't say you have to, but you act like it's so important to you and you only complain about everything everyone else does. So he was like, yeah, no, he's not gonna do shit. So another girl of our group then worked on what I and the others were working on. So we had like 50 pages afterwards, but like she just sort of added the text for the prototype stuff that was supposed to be added anyways, because I couldn't do that because I didn't take part in prototyping. And then he was like, oh man, we almost didn't make it to the deadline because he kept bitching around. And then shortly before the deadline, the girl who was supposed, because only one of us was supposed to deliver it, so our prof doesn't have it like 6 times the same thingy. He got upset because the PDF that we made got kind of thrown into bits when she downloaded it. And he insulted her like she just killed us all and ruined everything. And then he acted almighty as if he did everything himself, saying stuff like, yeah, you can't rely on anybody for fucking anything. And all this work for nothing, it's all garbage, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, man. And at some point I was like, you know, you can say stuff like this friendlier or help, maybe, instead of bitching around every time. Have to consider that there are people who take this kind of shit really close to heart. And then he was like, oh, what? He's just giving criticism. He doesn't, he doesn't mean it in a mean way. Don't take it serious. I was like, I don't care if you mean it or not. You have to consider how other people could feel. And pulling them into the dirt and being like, everything you do is shit. It's just not alright. It's disgusting. And like, I probably sound like a fucking mom whenever shit like this happens, but I can't stand people acting like this. It makes me angry. And I mean, it's pointless, but I kept telling him that shit. And because at some point was like, yeah, he doesn't take shit like this close to heart, so I was like, it's good for you that you don't, but consider that others might. Like, bro. He kept talking so disrespectfully. I wanted to bash his fucking skull, man. You know, this video of some anime, I saw this gif somewhere, where the dude touches the girl's head and a train is passing by and he just smacks her head into the train. Was like, ugh. Seriously, man. Some people make me angry. For fuck's sake. I mean, we delivered it, and I hope we all pass, but man, if we don't, then he's probably to blame because he took all the fucking work from people. He was supposed to work on a prototype with 2 others. He told them that he lost the prototype stuff that we needed, so they did the entire prototype from scratch within 2 days. Just for him to come to them 2 days later being like, oh yeah, I found it by the way, and I made the entire prototype myself. GG, you worked for nothing, and I did everything myself and claim it for myself as well. To then afterwards complain about the doku and just rewriting everything the last day while we were working on it. The fucking audacity. Ugh. I don't mind people who are overachieving, right? I'm the kind of person who tends to want to do everything alone, but I try to separate the work towards the members between everybody, so everyone has a fair share to do and it can be graded equally, right? But man, people who take the work from others and risking them failing because of it is just a fucking piece of shit asshole move. That dude made me fucking furious. So angry. God damn it, man. The amount of times he tried to communicate and he just, I don't know, man. Communication is not that hard. I mean, I'm fucking introverted, but God. Life doesn't work if you don't communicate at all. You have to fucking communicate with people. Especially in group projects. It's called group project for a fucking reason, mate. Not a group, but I do everything myself project and then blame everybody who did something on whatever blah project. Ah. Please don't be that people, guys. I believe in you. Although I guess most people that watch my streams are already in the range of 30, so. Ah, shit. I just realized something. Your hate for them is powerful. I love it. I just can't people who drag others into the dirt because, man. Especially because one of the main reasons that we almost like missed our delivery is because he was like, yeah, he's going to change something in his stuff until he will be done at 8 p.m. We said we want to deliver at 6 p.m. Everyone was done at 6 p.m. He wasn't. And then at 8 p.m. I was like, oh my god, no, I need this. And then it was 23, like 11 p.m. And he gets fucking angry about a little shit that happened. And it was like, you know, partly it's we had a deadline. And you have the audacity to whine about a mistake that happened. Because you didn't care about the fucking deadline, bro. No. I can with some people, seriously, man. Where's your fucking brain? Maybe just angry. Ah! Best thing is I was sort of ranting to Chess and the others about it. All he said was like, yeah, I wouldn't want to fight you with those claws. Because, you know, I have like, I mean, my left hand's nails are as short as they can be because I'm always like, maybe I'm gonna play the violin, but then I don't even do it. I'm like, you know, I could just put my nails on there, but so much work. You don't like this mouth? It looks like shit. Ah! Man. That motherfucker. You like the eyelashes. Nice, you like the eyelashes. I'm not really happy with this because I had a really specific picture in my head the other day, but I had no time to sketch it down. Cause I'm busy all the time. I fucking hate it, man. I don't want to be busy all the time. Next deadline is next week, Friday. So I might have an art stream next week before Friday. I might not. I might stream on a weekend though. Probably will stream on a weekend. Because, you know, I will be done after Friday. And then all I can do is wait. So the week after next week, I will be back to normal schedule again, pretty much. Ayo. I feel like the face is too cute. I like Super Smash Bros. I like playing Pikachu and just pissing everybody up with Thunderbolt. I used to play that game until I had headache from playing it. The point that I actually did not like it that much anymore. People be listening to the what, like, what is this music she's humming? Because they can't hear the music. Woo! Uh-huh. Also, we have snow since yesterday. I'm not certain if I will keep them eyes. Yeah. You know what sucks as well? The fact that this week is so fucking stressful. Cause, what the fuck am I doing? I have to do work that also has like deadlines, so I spent the entire day today working. Sort of. Instead of working on my project that also has a deadline. Right? Because I did not have the time for that. So you see, this is the reason why I usually do my sketches before art streams, because I won't continue to sketch if I hate it. And right now I hate it with every fiber of my being. Why can't I fucking draw today? I'm too angry. Oh my god. Nothing is going to result out of this, isn't it? I don't even know, man. Sketch is not good at all. Not good for anything. Not good for anything. Well, I certainly do hope that I will not fall victim to 20 disease today. What is it with my chibi faces today? Frog. God damn it. My brain is also so empty, like, I feel like there are things happening these days, right? But I can't really tell anything because my brain is just deleting everything. And it's spamming the delete button. I should ever play Mario games on stream. I will just constantly vibe. Not get any fucking gameplay done then. No gameplay will be finished in any Mario stream. Because they just have vibe songs. Every fucking song they have is just a goddamn vibe. Insane. God damn it. My brain is just so empty. If I space out, don't mind me. This happens a lot these days. Yesterday was fucking weird. I felt really weird yesterday. I not like sick or anything, but like I was really shaky the entire day. Before I even got angry, I was just, I don't know, man. This is not nice. The fucking glasses and the hair covering the eyes. My biggest issue with my art is that I know I take forever to finish it. So a lot of times I'm not really motivated to draw because I don't want to finish it, you know? But at the same time, like, I can't constantly every year only have sketches and maybe upload those. It's a shame because not every piece that I draw I actually dislike. It's just I'm not motivated to finish it, man. Because I know all the steps I have to take in order to finish them. And they are fucking annoying sometimes. Especially if I have so many other things at hand. I'm like, you know, this picture is quite nice, but I don't think I will finish it. Like the Demon Slayer one last year, for example. I still think it's a pretty good picture and it looks really nice, but I will probably never ever finish it. I just don't feel like it. Not because I don't like it, just because I'm not motivated to finish it. That's the only fucking reason. Really, I don't know. I don't understand how young me was able to draw like one picture a day. Like, how? How the fuck did I do that? I don't have the capacity. I wake up with back pains. I'm getting old. Oh, sorry. Ah, that's the wrong tool. Wow. Worst thing is, permanent debuffs are kicking in with age. I don't think you guys can guess which generation I'm part of without me really announcing my age. I feel like I'm ancient. I hate perspectives, but at the same time I wanna draw perspectives. I make no fucking sense. I feel like sleeping right now. Right now I feel like I could just stay there and fall asleep. Oh my god. It's too obvious that I'm overworked. You little punk. Oh well, I mean, shit. You just call me a punk. What am I doing? Why is my brain so mushy right now? What the fuck? You know what I find funny? What's the newest generation called of people? Is there even a new one? Let me Google that. Why do I use my phone to Google stuff? I make no fucking sense, but anyways. Yeah, what do you call them? Did YouTube just stop playing my music? No, there's just a big gap. Generation, age groups? Age groups? Is that what they're called? Hey, this one only goes to millennial. There's stuff missing there. It's not up to date. 7 living generations? What? Igen? The fuck is an igen? Never heard that term before. Fuck you, cookies. Go away. I want a list of all the generations. I know boomers. The silent generation. I wonder why they are called the silent generation. They were silenced. Or the baby boomer. Who are boomer parents? I have no idea when my parents were born. Go do math. Wait, what year is it? My parents might be baby boomers. I'm not sure though. Generation X. Generation. There's a Generation Y? Why did I never hear of Generation Y, but only Generation X? That makes. What? Generation Z. I thought. Wait, what? Gen Y is millennials, isn't it? Why is it called Gen Y? I thought it's just millennials. Fucking bullshit. I know Gen Z is Gen Z. I never hear iGen. Who the fuck is iGen? Who's next? Generation Alpha. Well, that doesn't sound really nice. Why are they Alpha? I just know I was always told that Gen Z is supposed to be the last generation because Z. So why do we start with Alpha now? What? I didn't expect to be categorized as Gen Z. I associate Gen Z with annoying little kids. Wait, Gen Z goes from 1996 to 2012, I believe. You little punk. You count as millennial, I guess, right, Bernard? 1996 is like, I guess you guys are all born in the 1990s. I mean, I'm part of that group as well. Ah shit, I can't wink. I have auto blink on. Oh. You were totally born in the 90s. Wait, in the 80s? God damn it, Bernard. God damn. I can't click on stuff with my tablet. I don't understand. What is this bullshit? Oh, God. I swear my brain is total mush. Yes, this song depicts my brain perfectly. Yeah, I was alive when the Berlin Wall fell. Why were you in Berlin? I know that's not what you said. I'm just being stupid. I'm sorry. I just wanted to shout stupid or something. I'm just really tired. Please excuse my stupidity. I'm seriously so done with my life right now. I would say I'm something between millennial and sad. That's a pretty big age range, sir. What? Something between millennials and sad, but they are categorized by year specifically, ain't they? How are you in between? Got sandwiched? You have 2 age numbers? Were you born twice? I think I told this story a few times, but I was born twice. I'm fucking Jesus, my boys. How many? I don't remember if you guys remember this story, but basically when I was born, so basically when I was born, you know, the what are they called? the people that are with your mother when the baby is pushed out, so they write down the exact minute that the kid was born. I don't know why, but they do that. So yeah, when I was pushed out, she didn't look, so she sort of pushed me back in a little bit. Much to my mother's delight. She told me that story so many times. And thus I came out a second time. I'm right on the border to Z, but I would dislike being a Gen Z, I don't know. Yeah. You see, can't choose which generation we're part of, right? I never understood that shit when my teachers told me about it. They were like, "Your Gen Z is the last generation." I was like, but why? There's still people being more. I don't understand this. Why are people making such a thing out of this? It's like zodiac signs, but just as fucking stupid. I like zodiac signs on their own, like with like the sign stuff. But people who are like, oh, you're a, I have no fucking idea, a Pisces. No idea what's associated with them, but I don't know, you're stupid. After Z comes AA, and then comes AB and BB and BA and CC. And then we have all the fucking blood types. Wait, no, that's not blood types. Wait, what? No, what is this? There's no C blood type. Oh my god. I'm so done. To be fair, the generations concept is just bullshit. So you shouldn't care too much about it. Yeah, but I was shook that I'm actually part of Gen Z. I had to look it up. I was like, what? Oh, okay. I'm part of all the 13-year-olds, I suppose. Wow. I somehow made it. I don't understand their memes! I have to Google because I don't understand what they are posting. Like, I don't understand my sister a lot of times because of that. I'm like, I don't feel like I belong here. What are you talking about? God damn. And she's not even that much younger than me, honestly. She never aged after the age of 9 for me. She's still stuck there somehow. Why am I putting so much work into this thing while the rest still looks like absolute garbage? I swear I can't. I fucking can today. Oh, excuse me. Hiccup. What the fuck am I doing here? Oh, my Yu-Yu. Oh my god, I just broke my neck. My Yu-Yu went to my bed. No, he's sleeping on my bed. He's so fucking cute. Lately, she likes to cuddle with me in the morning, and I appreciate that instead of waking me up by doing shit she's not supposed to do. Oh my god. I mean, I guess the worst thing that was ever said to me was the fact that my hip apparently looks like the hips. My hips look apparently like the hips of 40-year-old women. I think when I had it... How old was I? When I went to several appointments to have checked out what I actually do have with my hip, like what exactly is the issue I experience here. Oh shit. I think I was 20? I don't remember. I was 20 or something. And yeah, it doesn't feel really nice as a 20-year-old to be told, oh, you have the bones of a 40-year-old woman. I'm like, ah, well, shit. I can already see what my 40s look like. Probably deaf and in a wheelchair. I told my little sister, you know, you can take care of me, man. She told me she's just gonna push me down the stairs and end my suffering. What a good sister. I don't even know sign language. I should probably learn it. Because, you know, kind of sucks that my parents never thought of letting me learn it and teach me, but like they never had me do dirt for it. I feel like if I had a child that was born half deaf, I would have probably, or like at the point that I figured out, oh my god, my kid can't hear on one ear. Time to learn sign language, just in case, you know? The fuck is this shit? Let's have some good music. Oh, yeah. I love this guy's songs. Too bad he's dead. Always the good people. I shit. Yeah. Did you guys watch Samurai? Oh my god. Samurai Champloo? I like it. I don't remember much of it, it's been a while, but I like it. Should watch it again. Shiki no Uta is a banger. This dude's songs are all a banger, to be honest. Ah. Why does she look like a girl that's going to steal your calculator? I don't know how I came up with that. Oh man, I'm so brain dead. Chat, that's the wrong one. God, I'm trying, okay? Shit. Did you guys ever do like special stuff for Easter? Eastern time? We used to have the tradition to chase for eggs. I like doing that. I think it was fun. Ah! Shit, I thought I put that on extra layer. I guess not. Oh, this looks like fucking garbage though. I mean, why do you look so smug, bro? I'm trying to calculate stuff in my brain. I'm sorry, it's not really available right now. Brain is currently absent. Please try again later. Because disconnected. This is what working too much does to you. What do I even know of working too much? I'm just a punk. Shit. Ah. What? Ah, damn it. Where's my layer? Yeehaw, bitches. I'm not sure if this is the right thing to do, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Yeah. Meow. If it's not obvious, it's supposed to be slightly from above. You can see the scalp. Why is the rum gone? Today I had no, I eat the same stuff for breakfast every day. It's always oats with yogurt and like I was close to say vegetables, but I mean fruits. In my case, bananas, because of the potassium, the happiness shit that's supposed to be in there, and also because somehow my fucking spacebar keeps coming off. I think my banana was a little well, you know, tasted a little bit like rum. Not the best thing to have at like 10 a.m. or something. A ramification here. The banana wants me drunk in the morning. Yeehaw. Delete this. Ah! Angry. You know that I can make baby sounds? I can make I can make people really angry with those. I used to have a friend who got like big issues with baby sounds, and I would just start crying like a baby next to her, like imitating the sound, just because I could. I'm such a piece of shit sometimes. This hand looks a bit misshaped. I don't have a pair of glasses. Yeah. I don't wear glasses. Do I look like I wear glasses? No, I don't. My vision is fine. Oh, no, that's not good. Why is my phone so weird? Hello? Wait. Oh, this doesn't work. Shit. Oh, my eyes. That's also the wrong hand, you idiot. Shit. I don't have much of a brain. I try to take a reference. God, I have huge eye bags. I don't want to look at my face. This is a bit white, wouldn't you say? I would. Sounds racist. Well, I don't know what's wrong with my brain right now, but it is not okay. My brain's not fine. My brain's a little piece of shit. And it's going on a trip. Or something like that. Well, you know, for the fact that I was so fucking upset yesterday, I'm actually yes, at least glad that this project is over, and I just hope that we all pass. Despite all the shit this guy did to our group, basically. Oh. I don't like this hand. I don't like drawing flat hands. I don't. Are there really that many ways people push up their glasses? Doesn't look right. Which normal person goes beneath their glasses to push them up? Why would you do that? Why? Some days I can draw hands, others not so much. I know. Can't always be perfect. Today is one of those days where I can't. Ah! Hide the RAM. Why is the RAM gone? I can't draw hearts. Do I look like I can draw hearts? No, I do not. This is good enough of a heart for me, but it's not that I want. Shit. Oh my god. Oh, it's so crippled. That's fine. We are all crippled. I guess. Oh, my foot fell asleep. Shit. I should sit like a normal person for once. I don't know, use 2 ways. Push up from the front and the side, Temple. What do you mean from behind? Like where your eyes are. Behind glasses? In front of your eyes. I saw a picture of somebody pushing up their glasses like that, and I'm wondering why the fuck one would do that. Maybe I can find it again, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, maybe it's not supposed to be that, but it kind of looks like it. Oh, my finger is itching. There. Number 3 looks like he's wiping off a tear. I have never seen anyone push up their glasses like this. Like, this is a typical anime move. This one is normal, I would say. This looks like he's face palming. This one looks a bit overcomplicated. Why would you use both hands? This one is kind of normal as well, I guess. I would probably. I would probably do this. Even with 2 thumbs, that's like so over complicated. Why would you use both hands? You can just do this. It's just one hand and you're being extra friendly to the person who's looking at you. Perfect. Push from below the frames, probably just awkward picture. Yeah, I guess so too, but it looks like they're wiping a tear off their eyes or something. Oh my god. Can't draw fingers today, I swear to god. I only watched one Jurassic movie. I don't even remember which one it was. It was the one with the T-Rex that could go invisible. And the worst part about it is that I knew most of what will happen from the trailer. I only watched the trailer, but I was spoiled shitless. Why am I having hiccups? God damn it. Why is my fingers itchy today? Well, I mean, not having any hands is fine as well, I suppose. Fuck hands, who needs them? Nobody needs hands. Nobody needs hands in their fucking life ever. That's the biggest lie I have ever told. Ooh. I like drawing pointy eyes. They are pretty. God, I have to practice drawing male characters again, but they give me depression. Actually, like, I feel like for a certain amount of time when I was drawing a few male characters, I was kind of starting to get a feeling for it, but at the same time, I was worried that I forget how to draw girls, and the moment I started to draw girls again, I was like, never mind. And then I never drew guys again. I don't know. Girls just have more options when it comes to designs. Most of my males always look like girls anyways. Look like a little girl. I never understood how people back then had like such a thing for Twilight. I watched like one movie and I couldn't handle it. One of my exes legit looks like Jacob, sort of. No wonder I can't stand his guts. Just looking at that face makes me really angry. Even the personality is almost the same. Absolutely disgusting. I saw a video a while back, man. The internet is so fucking weird. Like sometimes I see videos and I'm like, oh, I know the comments in this feed are going to be an absolute shit show. Let me look into it. Just to make sure that I'm like right about it. So I look into it and I'm like, yep, exactly the comments I expected to appear. And I don't know if I'm supposed to feel proud of myself for guessing right, or if I'm just supposed to feel disappointed that they are what I expected them to be. So this video was something about, I never watched a lot of, or any actually. I think the only superhero thing I watched was Deadpool. And that's also the only thing that I sort of like because he's fucking stupid. He's fun to watch because he's an idiot. Not the typical superhero stuff. I'm not into that kind of stuff. I don't know. Superheroes make me cringe. Doesn't matter if they are male or female or whatever. I never watched Sailor Moon for that specific reason. The whole superhero stuff kind of thingy. I mean, it's magical girls, but whoa. Rewind. Who are we not into? Superheroes. Lila. Wow. Yeah, a new name. I'm not sure if you used that one before. Hello, party. Only superhero thingy I watched is Deadpool, and I don't even think Deadpool counts as superhero because he's not a superhero. So each your own. I mean I know a lot of people who do. I personally I don't know. It's just not that's not my piece of cake. Somehow. Just how it is. What was I talking about? I like the Joker. I never watched it, but he's a fun character. Like I like those kind of stupid villains. They are fun to watch. Maybe I don't know. Unfollows. I mean, I never watched Star Wars either because I don't like sci-fi, for example. I absolutely am not a fan of sci-fi stuff. Just not my taste. But I respect whoever likes it. Each their own. I'm more of a fantasy kind of girl. I like fantasy. This isn't quite right. Like Joker. Star Wars isn't sci-fi. It's a movie about our agriculture and family relation. Yeah, it's about killing orphans. Wait, were they orphans? I'm not even sure. I only remember that my mother always told us that she went to the cinema for Star Wars stuff with her best friend when she was younger. And she had to laugh when R2-D2 came on the screen because it looked like her vacuum cleaner. So she constantly had to think of her vacuum cleaner in the movie. They didn't specify, but I think some of them weren't. I just know that they get killed. That's all of my knowledge on that topic. Like I have to rotate it slightly. I'm not your father. I don't know how that would make sense. I'm pretty sure I wasn't even born by the time we were created. I'm pretty certain of that. I actually love how my viewer group is like quite a bit older than me. Kind of fun because somehow sort of all of my friends as well. Like I don't really have anyone in my friend group who is younger than me. I'm usually the youngest. Like they're not that much older, but yummy. Oldest one in my friends group is probably 10 years older than me. The baby of the group. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's normal for most friend groups, but I tend to just forget how old everybody is. Sometimes sometimes I remember, oh wait, you're like almost 10 years older than me. God damn. I mean, most of them are like, I don't know, not that much older, but still older. Me being the oldest is really, really rare. Usually doesn't happen. The weirdest part about this is when encountering like when I used to go to university by train, when I had to go to classes. I mean, I'm almost done with studying, so I don't have to do that anymore, luckily. But when I did had to do it, I would see guys and I was like, there's a school nearby my university that you attend before you go to university, and you usually like, people are in their, I think the youngest person I had in my class was 16. And that is like really rare already. Some are even younger, but that is like super, super rare. That hardly ever happens unless you skip a lot of classes as a kid and you're like, you're so advanced already that you get to skip classes. But most people were like, I don't even know how old I was anyway, I don't fucking remember. Most people were like in the range of 17 to 20. 20 already being a bit old, but most people were like 19 to 20 when they graduated from that school. Then I knew, like, I saw all those boys, because everybody takes the same train sort of when we go there, because there's only certain trains that go there. And then you have this group of people, and I'm like, I'm 100% certain that I'm at least 3 to 5 years older than most of those kiddos. But I don't look like it, and they don't look like it. And that makes shit fucking awkward. I feel like in a certain age range, it gets really weird to figure out who's actually in your age group. Like, it's so awkward when somebody comes up talking to you, and I could be like, dude, you were a fetus when I was going to school. Please, go away. A certain age range is fine for me, but at some point it feels weird. Kind of weird walking around and being like, this person is probably almost like, I don't know, 5 to 10 years younger than me. People these days, like, they look so much either older or younger than they actually are. I remember I always carry my license with me. My ID. When I buy stuff. Because one time I was 18 already, and I wanted to go into a movie that was rated 18 because of like blood and shit shown. I did not have my ID with me because I don't have pockets or whatever, right? I don't know where to put that ID. And I was almost not let in, but then she was like, yeah, I don't know, if I can answer one question fast enough for her, she will let me in. And she basically asked me when I was born, and I shot it out like a pistol. And she was like, okay, people who tell the truth usually answer that fast. She lets it slide this time, but next time please bring your ID. And usually people don't believe me when I say I'm over 18. I mean, not anymore, I guess. I have no clue. I'm not going out that much anymore. But I don't know, man. It's weird. Especially being aware of those kind of things makes it even more weird. Like, I got my mother's genes and that sort of looking younger than I am. She doesn't look like she's already 60. She looks 40 to 50 at least. I didn't even realize that she's 60 already. My father, on the other hand, I I don't know, when I think of 60, I already think of almost grandparents. My grandmother from my mother's side was 60 when she used to come here. Now she's 80 and I'm like, what the fuck? It's been 20 years since I last saw her. Well, maybe not exactly 20, but... And my other grandma is 95, I think. But she has dementia, so she's in a care home. My other grandma, the one that's 80, isn't, because she's still mentally there. I think my grandfather was 95 when he died as well, a few years ago. I don't remember. I just know that my grandmother doesn't remember me. The last time I went to visit her, the one with dementia, I went there with my oldest brother and with both my brothers, I think. She thought that I'm his wife. I was like, no, I'm not. That would also be really weird because he's quite a bit older than me. God damn. Yeah. I don't know, man. Funniest shit to me is, well, it's not funny, it's weird. My mother used to have a brother, younger brother, who had children. I know those children. I don't remember ever meeting my uncle from my mother's side. I don't remember, like, I feel like I don't know him, but according to my mother, we met him before. But I have absolutely zero memories of him. I do remember his sons, though. Because they are my mother's nephews. So they are my cousins, right? They were twins and they were blonde and they both had, what are they called? Bowl cuts? I remember them. They were here a few times with our grandmother back then. But I don't remember the father. I don't know. It's weird. Didn't know he had cats. But then it all made sense when she said, yeah, well, they are your cousins. I was like, oh, I only remember my grandmother always brought like 2 cats with her. But I didn't know shit. I never knew who they were. Until recently, I was like, now it all makes sense, I guess. Now it all makes sense. Escape. Because the weird thing is that from my mother's side, like, they were around our age, I feel. They were a bit older than me, I think. But it's so long ago, I don't remember it for certain. But like from my father's side, every relative, like cousin we have, is like in their late 30s and 40s already. I think because our father is also the youngest of the group. He has, I don't know how many siblings, quite a few. My grandparents were busy people. At least from one side of the family. I just remember seeing a picture of my father when he was a baby kiddo. He looked like a girl, legit. I think he was even wearing dresses. Cause he looked like a girl. I might be wrong about that though. I just know he had like really curly hair. Blonde. No, he had black hair. He's gray now, but he used to have black hair. And I remember our grandmother being like, "Can you guess who of those is your father?" And we all guessed wrong. She was like, "It's the little girl." All I remember is that my grandmother was terrible at cooking. She once made vanilla pudding and it just tasted burnt. It was disgusting. It made me not want to eat vanilla pudding from her ever again as a kid. My mom used to dress me in frocks. Second. I liked any sweet stuff as a kid, okay? Any sweet stuff was a yes for me when I was a kid. Not anymore. Kind of funny how I despise sweet food now, but when I was a kid I was going crazy for that shit. Fucking shit. I remember at some point one time when I was at my grandparents' place, my grandfather took me to a playground that was like close to their house. And there was a little girl, and I don't know, as kid you sometimes just start playing with other people. Fucking weird. Would never do that now. And I remember she asked me if I'm a girl. And I was confused as to why she asked me that. And I didn't know how the fuck to respond to it because I never was asked that question as a kid. And I just looked at my grandfather and was like, huh? Because I didn't understand why I was asked if I'm a girl, and I was like, yeah, she's a girl. I don't know why I was confused about what the fuck to answer, like. I was confused by whether or not I'm a girl because I didn't know for some reason if I am a girl because I never was asked if I'm a girl by a stranger. Like, what the fuck, isn't it obvious? Good morning, I missed a lot. Yeah, I was ranting in the beginning, it's fine. I have a pee-pee? How do you know? I have the biggest pee-pee in chat. Ha ha. No, but I did tell the story before, I think, where, you know, at some point in school here we have like what do you call those classes? Sexual education thingies, you know. But they are kind of fucking stupid in Germany. I don't know if they are like this in other places as well. But like in my memory, it sort of went like so the girls and the boys got separated. The boys only learned about the girls and the girls only learned about the boys. Which in my opinion, I mean, yes, it is important to learn about the other gender. But it's also fucking stupid to not learn about your own at that age. Like, I legit didn't know shit. And I remember we were told about like the body parts that a girl does not have, and they were showing us pictures, and we were fucking awkward because like some people knew what was going on, others didn't. I guess I was one of the people who did not really know what was going on. And I remember them basically telling us about sperm, how that comes to be, and how it comes out and what color it has, what consistency, what it looks like, all those fucking infos as like I don't know, how old are you? Are you even 10 years old by then? I have no clue. But we only got told about sperm. Erection and sperm as a kid. You didn't learn shit about our own bodies, but that we learned. And I remember on that day, I went to the bathroom when I got home. And as you guys may know, girls produce liquids down there 24/7 to basically stay healthy, right? So little me was concerned about the stuff that they told us. Because little me remembered, hey, I produce stuff down there as well. Is that sperm? Sometimes it has white color. And when I checked, it had, and I was so fucking concerned as a kid that I went to my mother and I was so embarrassed. I remember it was in the garden. She was just walking around there. I don't know what exactly she did. I remember she was like walking around in the garden. And I was just standing there and I was like pulling myself together to talk to her. And I was just like, Mom, there's white stuff coming out of my down there. And I was so embarrassed. And I was just standing there. And she looked at me and was like, okay, cool. And she kept walking. She totally ignored what I just told her. And I was panicking. And you know what the worst part about this is? Because of that class, we only had it about boys. And that association I drew with it as a kid, not understanding that it's only for boys and girls are different. I legit thought that I'm a guy. And the worst part is I told people about it. I was like, yeah, just so you know, I'm actually a dude. I produce stuff down there that only guys produce. And those people told it other people. And like now I'm like, oh girl, it's not your fault, but god damn it, you didn't have to tell your friends when they were asking stuff. I was just, I don't know, I thought it's normal. Thinking back to it now, it's so embarrassing, but like, it's fault in the school system, honestly. Like, I was maybe 10 or something, but I feel like girls should know about boys and boys should know about girls and the other way around, blah blah. But you should also know about your own shit, like, seriously. And the fact that I didn't know about that kind of shit until like 14 or something, like, I didn't have the luxury of looking everything up on the internet back then. I wasn't really allowed to use the internet as a kid. I just... Oh. Crazy, man. I'm crazy. No words. Guy confirmed. Too much League of Legends. Sleep well if you're still here. Yeah, but I remember that very well. One of the most awkward memories I have from childhood. If I'm being honest. Oh well. I don't even know if we ever learned something important about our own body, if I'm being honest. Besides the basic stuff that you learn. I remember at some point we had classes with like boys and girls in there. But I don't remember ever being told any valuable information, if I'm being honest. Kind of shocking. Like the kind of shit you figure out as you get older. I feel like the only reason that I learned about pubic hair and periods is through my other female friends who already had them. because I was kind of a, like sort of a late bloomer when it comes to those things. I think I started in my late 14 and shortly before I turned 15, if I'm not mistaken. And all my friends already were there, and I was like, they always say, oh, you're so lucky, you're so lucky. And I was like concerned because like everybody was having stuff that I don't. Yeah. And even like a lot of stuff that seems to be common knowledge to a lot of people. I feel like I learned that pretty late. I feel like I was so innocent for most of my life. Because of that. But yeah, I don't know, man. Kind of crazy. Well, they are supposed to teach you stuff that is valuable, so you are aware once it happens. Especially as a girl. Imagine you don't know about periods and suddenly you start fucking bleeding down there. Like, that's straight out of a fucking horror movie. That's so insane. And like, I feel like even with guys, the little amount that they actually know about a female's body, actually fucking crazy. Like, I don't know, man. I don't remember my first period. Because by that time I knew that people had it and I didn't, and then I felt normal once I had it. Sort of like that. That's all I remember. About that specific. I remember the first few times I was actually counting how many I had, and at some point I forgot, and ever since then I didn't count anymore. I just know I got them pretty late compared to all my female friends. The worst thing is when they are all already started with like as you get older, you feel like, at least from in my perspective, people have intercourse way too early. If I hear of like 14-year-olds and whatever that already sleep with so and so many people, I'm like, bro, you only, like, it just started. Why are you guys so fucking horny? But the fact is that a lot of people just don't have any experience because they never learn shit. So they do stuff and later they regret it, and then you have like child parents and all that shit, and abortion in some places being illegal. It's fucking crazy. So, I mean, as you get older, it's like kind of crazy to hear that kind of stuff, but thinking about when I was like that age, a lot of my friends actually were the same. So it's not any different from now. I just start to realize how fucking horny everyone is. Like, guys, touch some grass, please. Why is everyone so fucking horny all the time? Out of place. I don't experience that. It's a little weird sometimes. It's a face. I wouldn't be so sure of that because, let me save this PC. I wouldn't be too sure of that because there's so many people in my age group and like a bit older as well who are part of that group, who are like really desperate for horny act. And I mean, I don't judge anyone. I guess it's normal for a lot of people, but I'm just like, I just can't understand it because I don't feel that way. It's really weird. I feel attracted to someone, it is super rare to happen. It only happened once, despite me having a few relationships before. There was only one person I was attracted to on a romantic and erotic level. It happened only once. So I have no understanding for people that getting horny over literally everything. I'm just like, God damn it, guys. What's going on? Am I missing out on something? Is there something happening? Maybe they are. As far as I'm aware, porn addiction is a real thing, right? What have I come back to? Oh man. It comes and goes. Maybe they are addicted. Well, probably they were curious towards horny and they found out porn. I mean, most people find out about porn at some point. As well as video game addiction, yeah. As far as I'm aware, it's actually also a huge problem. Because the internet is flooded with porn and stuff. That it also gets unhealthy at some point. I'm thinking about just drawing over the picture as is right now because I am too lazy to do line art. I can't talk. I'm too lazy to do lane. Fuck! Ah! God damn! Ah, shit. No. No! Don't really know. They make it like very enjoyable. I have no idea. I don't watch porn. I never understand why people watch it. I find it disturbing. I'm too lazy to land a plane. No, I'm too lazy to do outline and clean lines and stuff right now. I just want to draw over it as is. Right now. I just want to draw over it right now. No, but I personally just, I don't know. In my eyes, sexual stuff is an intimate thing that should stay between the people who are participating in it. Everyone has a different opinion on that, understandably, but that's just my opinion, and I just don't feel comfortable seeing other people engage in the act. I don't like seeing people kiss either. And not because I'm like, ugh, you're so disgusting. Ugh, I'm such a sad single person who can't stand other people happy. Nah, it's just that I don't want to see it. If I see a happy couple, I'm happy. What the fuck? Happy couple. I mean, I can know if they are happy, but I would assume they are. I don't know. I would be happy for them. But that's about it. I don't want to know shit about... I remember at some point I had a friend who was like really eager to tell me all the bedroom information. I was like, girl, please shut up. I don't want to hear that shit. I'm sorry to disappoint you. I never understood that. But, well, people are different. So. Everybody is allowed to do whatever the fuck they want in that thingy, as long as their partner is okay with it. I would say consent. Guys, consent. Very important. Don't be like my ex. Anti-horny. That's like, for example, with a lot of VTubers. Why I kind of felt out of place as well, because from what I can see, a lot, and I feel like most VTubers who are especially indie and really popular are in the really horny category. I don't specifically watch anyone, I just see their stuff on Twitter and I follow a few of them because I like their design, and others because I followed them before they became VTubers. But I don't know. It's just my experience that I feel like almost all popular VTubers are on the horny side. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know. It's just from my experience, from what I have seen. Which is why I kind of felt like I'm not good doing a good job at what I'm like doing as like streaming with a like VTuber model, because I'm just not that. I'm not comfortable with doing like, I don't know, horny stuff. I would not like my community to be overly horny. I like to chill. And I was really doubting myself in the beginning because of that, because I felt like I have to act as something that I'm not to be accepted here. Because I know that some people take the VTuber stuff really serious. And I was scared to actually get attacked for being different. Being like just me. Being different is like the wrong word for it, but like I'm not really being in character or anything, I'm just being myself. Well, Twitch is mostly male viewers, so I don't know, maybe. I don't really care about that, but I just feel like once you start building your community, the way you do it really determines what kind of people you're gonna end up with and how your streams are playing out. And I feel like if there was that constant sexual stuff going on, I would be really, really, really uncomfortable almost all the time. So I guess respect to people who do it and enjoy it, but like for me personally, it's like I don't think I would enjoy it as much as I do right now. Ah, shit. It's just my guess though. I'm mostly horny, so kinda can't disagree with you. Maybe, I don't know. Like, I also see like a lot of rewards that artists and artist VTubers especially give the viewers as like horny posts of their character, and I'm like, okay, I kind of get where you're coming from, but I personally like this model obviously does not look like me in real life, but it still represents me, and I don't know how I would feel about doing that. I don't think I would feel so good about it. Just personally, it doesn't feel right to me. And in the beginning, I had like a lot of doubt about myself because of that, because I was like, that's what people want, then I'm not surprised that I will not grow into like a bigger VTuber thingy ever. I mean, I started this because I enjoy streaming. I basically started with quote unquote streaming on Discord to my friends, and noticing how much I enjoy it, I was like, hey, I would kind of, after I found VTubers, I was like, I would kind of like to try doing that. And I only started doing it because my friends were supportive of that idea. Sort of. No horns in real life? Oh. No, I have croissants. I don't have horns, I have croissants. How could you forget that? That's very important, sir. I eat them regularly, that's why you can never spot them. Because I'm always hungry for a croissant. Like, I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know, I'm not really good at pretending to be somebody else. So I don't know, maybe I'm in character, just that's just what my character is, okay? I have no clue, man. I don't know. Slapping croissant jam on her forehead. Why on my forehead? There's nothing on my forehead. They are on my side, head side, butt side, on my... What the fuck? On the side of my head, I can't talk. What am I eating? I just realized I have been here for 2 hours already. What the fuck? How long is this playlist going? Oh, it's soon over. Oh, it's getting warm in my room. How many hats do you even have? You don't want to know. My side hats. Well, you don't worry about what you do. You know you. Yes, of course. It's just knowing how serious some people take certain things. It gets a bit worrisome sometimes because of that. But yeah. I do what I enjoy. And I respect people who do like other stuff too. It's just that I personally wouldn't do it. No, I'm so sorry, wait. Oh my god. I forgot to open that. That's why the headpads didn't work. Oh, forgive me. Forgive me, Lord, that I have sinned or something like that. Oh, also, I found something out earlier. I found something out earlier before streaming, but I didn't have the time to implement it because I didn't enter OBS the past few days because busy. Wait, once this shit is loaded. Where's There you go. Activated the headpad for you. Give me back my croissant points. See, I activated headpad. Look, I give you 2 headpads. There you go. You paid it twice for just paying for one. Oh shit. I just hydrated on my own. Sometimes I wonder if I drink too much, but I just drink whenever my body's like, hey, drink a little bit. Just a sip. And then sometimes after eating, I just chuck down a liter. Because I had too much soy sauce. Man, my mother got food from an I don't know if it's Chinese, whatever, takeout Peking duck. The duck was alright, okay? It was fine. At least mine was. My sister's was a little dry. But the rice was so fucking dry, mate. Peking duck, yes. Is that Chinese? I'm not sure. With rice, yeah, they serve it with rice here. Rice and vegetables. And it's just a bit sliced, like a few fingies, you know, take out. I don't know. Maybe I'm mistaking it. Maybe I just said pecking. Is it called pecking in English? I'm not sure. There's a certain... The skin was crispy, yes. But like, I have no idea why I used to go so wild for takeout shit as a kid. I don't like that stuff anymore. It's kind of nasty. I don't know. Nasty in the sense of it's not as great as I remember it to be. It tastes kind of eh. Okay, good. I don't remember Peking duck is served with rice. I don't know. They just have like standard foods that they serve here in like Chinese restaurants, and one of them is like duck sliced and on a bed of like basic vegetables and rice on the side. and some sauce. That is basically just starch with water and probably soy sauce or something. Yeah. No. Yes, Samurai Champloo. I think it's an ending. My favorite food? I don't think I really have a favorite food, honestly. Hard to say. As long as I'm here, there's always gonna have. That's fine. You know what's food-wise? What's funny is that I don't like soup. I'm not a soup fan. Absolutely hate eating soup with a spoon, and it's just soup. Fucking hate it so much. I have a hatred for just soup. I will never understand why Germans are so obsessed with just soup. It's one of my hatred foods. But, big but. Not the booty, but the but. Noodle soup. Oh, doesn't matter if it's like Vietnam stuff, like a pho, or if it is, I don't know what kind of ramen we had. Like my mother made a few. We had oxtail a few times. I helped making it as well. I pulled the fucking tail apart. Burned my fingers. We have another soup that I really like that my mother sometimes made. It's a pork rib soup. Has like, I don't exactly know how it's made. I don't know if I ever made it with her. But there's chili oil and oh, chili oil. Chili oil is such a fucking drug, man. I don't handle it too well because my stomach is really sensitive. But man, oh, I love chili oil. It's so delicious. My fucking color picker. Mama, you're so wow. That soup is really good. I love cockroach soup. No, not cockroach. What the hell? No, we don't. I never saw a cockroach. Rib soup. How did you hear cockroach? What the hell did I say that it sounded like cockroach to you? Oh, fuck. No, I guess wait. Maybe I should move my microphone a bit closer to me because it's standing in the corner. Ah, weird. Don't tell me you drink soup with fork. Light soup? I like really. Pho is okay. I find it really boring though. C. A C. A C soup? ABC soup? I have no clue, man. No, I said pho first. I did oxtail soup, I mentioned a few times. Made that one with my mother. We don't need spoon, just chuck the... Yes, exactly. I fucking hate spoons. I refuse to use them. I just drink out of the bowl. I don't know. Ooh! Don't. Dramatic music. Pho. My little sister really loves pho. My mother made it a while ago. Like, we had it before, I guess, but I just didn't remember it. And I was like, really, this is the stuff you're going wild for? Kind of boring to me. Like, I had to enhance its flavor with like fish sauce and soy sauce and lime. I have no clue. Any story why you hate spoon? Because the kind of soups we eat here in Germany are basically just mainly vegetable soups, for example. Like, one soup that I'm okay with, but only at certain occasions, is my mother used to make a chicken soup whenever we were sick. The soup tastes kind of fine. There's like a boiled chicken in it and vegetables like carrots, celery. But it's basically just a clear soup with like basic soup powder that you have here in Germany. And it's like really mild because of being sick. It's supposed to help your stomach and shit. And we usually put like rice in there. Just rice. Not sticky rice, just normal rice. Whatever normal rice is called, I have no clue, man. Nothing fancy like jasmine or... what is the other one again? I forgot. Basmati. Neither of those. No fancy stickies. Just veg. No, chicken as well, of course. I know, but that sounded kind of Chinese. Chinese chicken soup with vegetable rice for the sick. Yeah, but I think there's like this chicken soup powder that is here. I don't know what brand it is from, but you basically can literally just put that in hot water and drink it as is. But like, that's one soup that my mother used to make when we were sick that I was fine with. And then there are like a lot of German soups who heavily rely on heavy cream. Now, I'm not lactose intolerant or anything, but for some weird reason I can't handle heavy cream. That shit just gives me straight up diarrhea. So my mother stopped putting heavy cream into stuff and tried like vegan alternatives. But I don't know, just the sight of like heavy cream stuff ruins my appetite, because my body is like, you know, this color that it has, and like it looks like there is heavy cream in there, and my body's just like, I don't want to eat that. Yeah, I guess. But yeah, my body can't handle that, so most German soups use that. Basically, a lot of soups we eat here are literally just vegetables boiled, blended together with whatever soup stuff you have, soup stock. Just blend it together and maybe add a few sausages in it. I fucking hate sausages in soup, because the sausages make the soup taste like sausage water. It's disgusting. I generally don't like sausages. I don't like this weird flavor they have. No. And the texture. I fucking hate it. I don't know. Like, my mother tried a different pumpkin soup a while ago. I looked into the recipe and I was like, this is basically just vegetable soup with pumpkin cubes in it. And that's what it tasted like. I did not like it. I told my mother as well, the only pumpkin soup I like is the one she makes with coconut milk. Because that one doesn't taste like pumpkin soup. It tastes like, I don't know, something good. It's creamy. It's light. She puts like chili in there as well. I know there's ginger in there usually. And some other stuff. But like, it's just... She's like mashing the pumpkin down, so it's like a liquid. And a heavy, not heavy cream, what the fuck, coconut milk. And that makes it taste really nice. Especially if you have like some chicken or whatever on the side as well. That's the only soup that I kind of tolerate when it comes to quote-unquote normal soup. I tried a lot of soups and I just never liked them. And the way that you eat them here in Germany with spoons and like in a low bowl, in a low, not bowl. It's not even a bowl. You don't get bowls here. You get low plates. You can't drink out of those fucking plates. You have to spoon the soup. And I hate spooning soup because it's so annoying. The soup always drops down from the fucking spoon and it makes everything dirty. And if you're unlucky, you have soup that fucking stains. It takes forever and it's just like, I mean, I don't know, maybe if you want to be on a diet and you want to lose all motivation to eat, go drink fucking German soup. You will get tired of eating. I have a hatred for that shit. It's so inconvenient. It's just fucking soup. There's not even really anything valuable in it. It's just, I mean, maybe it is because it's like mashed down to pieces, but can't just drink it in a mug or whatever, and it's still soup, but it's easier to digest in your fucking mouth. It is sort of like baby food. It just makes me angry. Potato soup is the same. You literally just puree the fucking potatoes and put it in vegetable stock. That's soup mostly you get here. And I have a hatred for it because it's just so... I feel like German food is fucking bland for my taste. Probably why I also despise most German foods. They have this very typical basic flavor to them. I remember we had like cooking classes at some point in school to teach us like basic cooking skills. Yo, I put like a teeny bit of pepper in my salad. And my teacher was like coughing as if she was dying. Oh, it's so spicy. I was like, it's pepper. It's black pepper. What the fuck? Germans have no spice tolerance. Like, what? Pepper is not spicy. Have you ever tried Szechuan pepper, man? Next time, let me put Szechuan pepper in your fucking salad, mate. They die from cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper is not spicy. It's just, I mean, it's not hot. It has like flavor to it. It's tasty, but it's not hot. It doesn't kill you unless you breathe it in, maybe. Oh, man. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm ranting again. Because I can make vegan soup taste like meat soup. I don't know what to understand from... I don't care if it's vegan or not. You don't have to eat meat. If it's... I mean, for some stuff, I guess. Unless you want to take supplements, you have to eat it. But if it tastes good, it tastes good. If it tastes like trash and the texture is trash, then that's just how it is. Huh. Man, soupy red. Why is potato soup a thing? I don't know. Potatoes are very valuable vegetables, I guess. I'm German by genes. I was born here, I was raised here. My parents German. Spice is joy of life. Ghost pepper. You're gonna choke on that ghost pepper. My mother sometimes adds them. I always make sure to remove them in case someone accidentally swallows them, because that's not gonna be funny. Yeah, I'm from Southeast Asia. Everything is spicy. And food without spice tastes like shit. You talking to me or you're talking to Party right now? That looks like rice with egg and chicken, and I'm not sure what that stuff is on the side there. What the fuck is that? Onions? No, those are fish. What are those fish called? I know those fish. Where's the fish? Is that fish intended? I don't know what it means. It's with a type of rice. From Googling, it's this. Wait, I show you a picture so you don't have to Google, party. Fuck, where's my drawing program? There. It's rice with eggs. I'm not sure what those are. Chicken, cucumber, and I know those fish, they are salty. If it's the fish that I'm thinking of. I like them on pizza with tuna. What's that? Is that a chili paste? Or something? That egg looks dry as fuck though. That's a fucking dry egg, man. That egg's been boiling since my grandma was born. I mean, I prefer egg that has like waxy texture when like you turn on a candle and it's like kind of sticky but not completely wet. Anchovies, yeah, that's the word. I don't eat non-vegetarian usually besides chicken or eggs. I don't eat non-vegetarian besides chicken or eggs. You mean you eat mainly vegetarian, but you eat chicken and eggs? My brain is buffering right now. Anyways, when I mentioned soups, I like well, can't explain what is nasi lemak, but yeah, it's natural food of Malaysia. It's mainly vegetarian, but sometimes chicken next to that's nice. Wait, I'm trying to find the I don't know what it's called. I'm not even sure if it's Japanese. Noodle soup with ribs. I don't think I have a picture of it anywhere. I don't really take pictures of my food that often. Oh. But basically, what does my mother put to make the soup taste like stuff? I don't remember. It's been a long time since I last had that soup, man. But it's by far one of my favorite soups she ever made. It's basically she takes chili oil and brushes it over pork ribs and broils them in the oven until they are like juicy and crispy and stuff. And the soup is like really flavorful. So fucking good, man. Just thinking about it makes me drool. Really flavorful soup, and I like to like dip my ribs in there so they soak up a bit of the flavor as well. And then you also can like put chili oil into your soup, which I always do. And then you have like bok choy and other vegetables that you eat with it. But the reason that I like those soups is because my mother usually makes udon or ramen noodles with it. And I'm addicted to fucking udon noodles. Mushroom. Oh yeah, shiitake mushrooms. I love those. They are so good. They're by far one of my favorites with oyster mushrooms. They're so fucking delicious. Oh, shiitake is so good. So tasty. Wait. But that soup is like really flavorful and has so many things you can eat with it. It's like, I like to eat a lot of noodles with the soup, so the soup kind of decreases as I eat my noodles, and then take like sips in between to have like the flavor all over. And also dip like my vegetables and my meat in there. So tasty. I see you. Well, you can say Japanese pork broth or soup. Shiitake is one of the umami. Yeah, she usually like has like dry ones that she soaks in water for that stuff. The best thing is she's always like, yeah, she has to remove the stems because they're chewy, and I'm like, I like the chewy, give them to me. I want to eat them. I love all of the shiitake. I don't care how chewy they are. They tasty. I love them. They're my babies. Could eat them all the time. They're just so fucking good, man. Oh. Whenever there's shiitake in anything, I'm like so happy. I just want to eat it. I see shiitake and I'm like, yay, shiitake! Woo! Gotta eat it. My little sister always gives me her shiitake because she knows I like them so much. She likes them too, but not as much as I do. Not even closely as much as I do. I bet she can just chug it down. I usually eat like 2 to 4 bowls worth when my mother makes this. Like, you can tell I like something by the amount I eat. I'm a fat ass when it comes to food. Like, if I really like something, I won't hold back eating it. I can eat a lot if I want to. If I want to, that is. But most of the time I choose to, I don't know, eat one bowl or whatever, plate full, whatever it is. And that's it. Usually don't eat much more of it. But if I like something, I eat until I'm actually full. Like, not full to the point that I feel in pain, but to the point that I feel like, okay, that's enough. I'm satisfied. Like, the only soups I really, really love are those with like udon or ramen noodles. I actually also like my mother and my sister both really like glass noodles. I actually don't like those that much because I find them annoying to eat. I feel like when it comes to food on my side, it really depends on how the experience of eating it is. Like, if stuff seems to be annoying to me, then I don't enjoy it. I don't know. The flat ones that are like, they use sometimes they use those which are like potato rice, I would say. Okay. Thank you for looking. Sometimes my mother takes those. And sometimes those. I personally like those are fine, I guess. They are thinner, they are easier to eat. But those fuckers, they always slide down my chopsticks. It's not fun. You're welcome, father. What the fuck, party? There are more than 4 kinds of glass noodles. Okay, I'm sorry. But yeah, I find them annoying to eat because they always slide down, and in my experience, the ones that we use also kind of remove the flavor of the fucking food sometimes. Like, the soup itself is like really flavorful, but once you add the noodles, it tastes like water. Because the noodles just taste like absolutely nothing. And that is kind of sad. In my opinion. It's a little sad. But okay. That's just how it is, I guess. She usually cooks noodles separate so they don't get soggy until we eat them. We can take them out ourselves. Because usually we don't finish the stuff within like a day. We usually eat it over the course of a few days. So, yeah. Kind of like that. Well, I think favorite foods, I don't know. That soup is probably somewhere on that list. I don't have any food that I'm like, I don't know, super duper ultra fan that I would recommend it to everyone and I would die for it. Like I just like some food. I like food that has nice flavor and texture and is fun to eat. So you don't spoil the flavor of your broth. Yeah. Like I feel like if I should ever go to Japan or something, I would probably love to try out different noodle soups that they have there, because I don't know, my mother's always like, yeah, you won't like food in Japan because it tastes very different to the stuff you find here. And she sometimes makes like food that is more traditional, I guess, with like ingredients. And my siblings sometimes complain about it, but I'm like, I don't know. I don't really have an issue with it. It tastes different, but different does not mean bad. I don't know. Really depends. But I feel like I might enjoy the food there. Favorite food doesn't need to be hardcore. I have no clue, honestly. If people ask me about favorite food, I seriously can't think of anything. It's really, I have no clue, man. Mother is super multicultural. I'm impressed. Dream collab with your mother? I don't think so. My mother is not really close with me, actually. She would probably be really annoyed knowing that I'm streaming and like talking about family stuff, if I'm being honest. If I should ever grow in numbers, they would not really be proud of it either, because it isn't a real job in their eyes and I'm just wasting my time. I don't know. They are not a huge fan of online stuff when it comes to content shits. I don't really think she has much of an understanding of it. And since I'm not one of her favorite children, I have no clue how she would react to it. But and she would also probably dox me. Yeah, I don't think that would work very well. It's fine, I understand. But yeah, I would not mind making like holding cooking streams and even like cooking stuff that she would sometimes make. But like one thing I would really like to do at some point with like cooking based streams is the idea of you guys submitting like your favorite dishes and possibly stuff that is reasonable for me to come by, because like a lot of ingredients are really hard to get here. But that would be something I'm really interested in, like trying some of you guys favorite dishes and stuff. What the fuck is... Oh, that's why. Change the setting of my pen without realizing it. That's something I would love to do at some point. Don't ask me. I have plenty of recipes in my head. I would probably just ask to post them online or something. Let me check for news. The heck. But yeah. Once I have my own place, that's something I would love to do. Because it seems like fun to me. Also gives me like the chance to try food that I might have not tried before. Probably. And I think that's cool. I like trying new stuff. But I would probably also pick depending on how it sounds to me, obviously. No point in making something that I'm aware that I won't like. Like, for example, I really can't stand beans. I hate them. Weirdly enough, I like red bean paste and dangos and stuff and mochis. Makes no fucking sense, but whatever, I guess. But beans themselves, I'm not a fan of Mexican food because of that. I don't like cilantro. That stuff tastes like soap to me. Can't eat that. I don't like beans. I don't like boiled corn. The only way that I like corn is on a grill. Boiled corn is disgusting. Like Mexican is just absolutely not my thing when it comes to those kind of things. What's your hate food? German food. Food that I absolutely hate. Cabbage. Go fuck off with cabbage. That stuff stinks and it smells bad. The only cabbage that I tolerate, I don't know what it's called in English, but if I translate it from the literal word of German, it's literally China cabbage. That's the only cabbage I can eat. But like fucking red cabbage and white cabbage, that stuff stinks. Green cabbage, disgusting. Yeah, it's that I don't know how to wait. Google. Weirdly enough, you use you know the funny thing about this particular cabbage. This cabbage, as far as I'm aware, is used for kimchi, right? God, I don't like kimchi. It's the seasoning. The seasoning tastes so nasty to me. It smells really bad as well. I tried it a few times. It really puts me off. But like, in Germany we eat cabbage a lot. I feel like I never understood how people go wild for that shit. I can't stand it. There's like so much German food actually that I really just don't like. I'm a really bad German. Like, for example, also, you know, this classic sausage stuff that Germans eat for breakfast sometimes. I can't even eat that sausage without having to throw up after 2 sausages. I just it's not my kind of thing. It's really not. Like, I don't like going to any German restaurants because of that. Because I know I won't like any of the food they have to offer. I'm disgusted by all the food. And that makes me sometimes feel a bit bad. Like, if I go eating somewhere, it usually has to be Asian takeout if that's the case. And if it's takeout, I usually choose sushi because I really like sushi. Really like sushi. Tasty stuff. Good stuff. Oh god. That was not what I wanted to do. Shit. I like sushi. it wasn't so expensive, I would probably eat it more often. Yeah. It tastes good when stewed. Yeah, when stewed it's really nice. It goes well with a lot of other stuff you can work with. I really like the flavor of that one. I like rice, yes. I'm low-key addicted to rice. I could eat rice on its own and I wouldn't mind. And my little sister's disgusted by that fact. Yeah. What the fuck? Oh, because I only moved that one, idiot. Stupid idiot. Yeah. Probably one of my favorites. Rice. Sticky rice. Has to be sticky rice to be good rice. Oopsie. Okay, I'm also a bit disgusted that the face you said you can eat it by its own now. The fact, I don't know, it just sometimes, it's just sometimes, okay? Sometimes my mother cooks rice. And sometimes the texture and the flavor of the rice is just so heavenly that I just like, while everybody is taking stuff on their plate and I'm waiting and I'd only have rice on my plate, I just take my chopsticks and I eat clumps of rice while I'm waiting and I'm just enjoying the rice. But it has to be basmati or jasmine. I think basmati is the one I like more. I always forget which one it is, but I don't know. Sometimes I just enjoy the rice, like the grains when they have like the perfect texture, when they are like the perfectly boiled or cooked, whatever you call that, steamed. What do you call it when you cook rice? When they have like the perfect grain texture and they have like this very specific flavor. God. Shit's so good. So tasty. Steamed, yeah. But like, I feel like a lot of times whenever I tried recipes, Asian culture just generally kind of got me the most. Like, I remember seeing bao buns. The way this looks like right now. I remember seeing bao buns at some point, right? And I was like, these look really tasty. I want to try making those. So I tried making those. I did it the traditional way first with like, you know, the minced meat filling stuff. And while this was nice, I feel like the pork buns I were the best. Like they had more flavor and they were like really nice. Pan-seared pork buns, yeah, we tried those as well. They're so fucking good. Oh, whenever I see that, I saw a post recently on Instagram where somebody had like a whole thing full with like buns, and I was like, oh, I would die for this. I can just imagine the flavor, and I was like, oh, this is so good. Just looking at it made me hungry. Yeah. I don't know. A lot of like Asian food, like specifically Asian is always like, the more you think about it, the stupider it is to say Asian food, because Asia is huge. I don't mean Russian food, so. Yeah. But, goddamn. Those dumplings, baos. What are the others called? Those, what are they called? What are they called? I know them. Those little ones. The pan ones. They're not specifically pan, you can also just steam them, but I like them in a pan when they are really crispy on the bottom. What is the fucking name? I forgot their name, and we eat them so often. They have like really thin wrappers. That's not a wrapper. God damn. I forgot what they are called. What are the fucking dumplings? They have a name. No, spring rolls are really good as well, but they know what I mean. Gyoza, exactly, those. Those are really good with like a good sauce to dip them in. Spring rolls are fucking good as well. They taste good if you just have like the ingredients you wrap in it, and you just have like the chewy one that you don't put into the pan. And then you also have the option to put them in a pan and make them crispy. They are so good, man. Oh. God damn it. Hi, Rita. You get stopped. Did you get tea? You stumbled. I can't talk. You stumbled over a box of tea, didn't you? Say yes. That's the only right answer here, man. Tea. Yeah. Ah! Oops. But yeah. I try a lot of food from especially Japan and not Indonesia, Vietnam. From what I know from my mother's recipes, and I so far liked most of them. I'm trying to think what the last food that she made that I didn't like was from that region. She made some kimchi stuff the other day. It tasted like Mexican curry. It was the weirdest fucking shit ever. Because, like, I don't know, it didn't taste like kimchi at all. I don't like kimchi, so. I don't like Mexican curry either, so I didn't eat it. Eh. I used an airbrush. The airbrush. The one and only. Yeah. But yeah, cooking streams are absolutely something I want to do, man. Mad, I wanna do it so bad. Bet your mother eat a curry powder and a kimchi. She just followed a recipe because she saw something about kimchi and she really likes kimchi and she tried it. There was cumin in it, as far as I'm aware, and she was hesitant to put the cumin in it because she doesn't like cumin that much. And somehow that ruined the flavor for her. And there were like beans and minced meat and stuff in there as well, so it had like a lot of the stuff that usually Mexican curry has in it, like the minced meat, the beans, the bay leaves. I think they put bay leaves in there, right? A little bit of curry powder as well, I'm pretty sure of it, yes. What else is some fucking Mexican stuff? There are beans in there, that's all I know. Cumin are important key for good mutton and beef curry. Yeah, she puts it in a lot of stuff. She does. She follows the recipes usually to key. The only stuff that she usually keeps away is stuff like nuts, because she can't stand nuts in food. The texture bums her out a lot, so she's like not a fan of eating it anymore. Mine still says hydrate and won't let me. Okay, I hydrate. I'm sorry, it's fucked or something. I'm just drinking. Chill out, camera. There you go. Oh. Yeah, I'm not even allowed to stretch myself without blah blah blah, the camera going bonkers. And talk, I'm too fucking stupid. Ah. Every time, yeah, my neck cracks every time I put my arm somewhere. Whew. Exhausting. I'm warm. Kids, close your eyes. Why? What's happening? Because my neck is breaking? But like, I don't know. I'm excited about being able to hold art streams at some point. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Guys, I'm basically done with today's stream because this picture is done. When do I stream again? Saturday? I think it was. I didn't DC today, did I? Ryan? I didn't. I don't think I did. That's really nice. Let's hope this keeps going well then. I checked before streaming. My upload speed was very good. It was like almost at the max from our internet, that it's like basic. The download speed, on the other hand, is a bit shitty. But that's fine. I have my laptop, which has like 200 download speed. My PC has like 80 or 90 or something at the moment. I have no clue why it's so bad. Oh, wait. You hear background sounds. I'm sorry. But yeah, let's other grading word again. I almost forgot it again. It's fine, I remember. Not the same mistake as last time. But I hope, well, your art stream is almost like self-rant. It's a ranting stream. First, self-doxing. Not really. I mean, I feel like my art streams, I like them because I get to get closer to the people who enjoy them. Like, there's a bonding there, you know? For example, Bernard has been here since almost the beginning I started streaming. I don't remember when exactly he came here, but he's been here for like a very long time. And I feel like the people who come to my art streams probably know most about me compared to the people who only come to my gaming streams, for example. Because the difference between art streams and gaming streams is that during gaming streams I often have to either read dialogue or I have to focus on the action that is happening on screen so I don't constantly die, you know? Sometimes I have to shut the fuck up and focus. With art, it's like I have the freedom to talk, and it's easier for me to check chat than it is during game streams. And I try to answer everything, and I try not to miss any questions or whatever, so that I can engage with everyone and make you guys feel welcome here. During game streams, that's less easy. So during art streams, it's easier to talk, you know, about general stuff. And I mean, I enjoy it. I don't mind talking about like food and shit. We're just people after all. And that's the point of entertainment, right? It's easier if you manage to somehow connect with the people you're watching, I feel. Like the people I like, I don't watch them often because I just don't have the time for it, but sometimes I check in and I'm not talking in chat, for example, because I'm awkward. Especially if it's bigger people, I won't talk in chat. If it's small ones, maybe I do if I associate with them a bit. Like did it before, whatever. But I think it's really cool to be able to connect with someone on a level because you kind of see yourself with them a little bit or something like that. Lurking is good. We'll stay here for another 2 years. Yeah, let's hope that I will be able to do cooking streams next year. Lurkers are fine. I don't mind that. You talk about the weirdest things, but it's amusing. I know I'm weird. I'm sorry. Because can't always attend here. Because soon I did Buzzy and time zone. Your time zone sucks. If I should ever be able to do this on a more regular level and actually more freedom stuff, I might do like different time zones as well every now and then, so that people can like check in with like more comfortable time zones for them. Discord is your friend, yeah. We're usually like, I try to reply to people on Discord if I see it. Just these days, like when I have exams and stuff, I'm like, I still try to reply, but I'm less often on there, especially this week because I have so many fucking things to focus on. But yeah, I'm glad that I have people that I can talk to, because I know a lot of people don't even have one person to talk to in chat, and while I manage to talk to myself most of the time, I know it's a hard thing to do for most people. So yeah, I'm kind of lucky about that, I guess. I appreciate you guys. The food talk is nice. It's always interesting finding out stuff about different cultures too. So I'm really looking forward to the cooking streams, I swear. No, don't worry, love. Just stream on your comfortable times. Well, at the moment, because I live at my parents' place, I have to pick out a time where I know I am free. That's why during summertime I cancel my streams a lot and push them around, because it stays bright longer, which means I'm busy longer. And it gets too late. I don't like streaming past 8 p.m. because I don't want to stay up all night. It's not good. It's not enjoyable. And people here go to sleep as well, and I don't want to be here screaming around while everybody's sleeping. And morning streams are an issue because my voice doesn't work till 12. It's kind of broken. And every time I do a morning stream afterwards, I can't talk for a few hours because my voice did not wake up yet. I have a really rusty voice in the morning. It's really, really hard on it. So yeah, and during noon, I don't have time at all to stream. So I usually do it like afternoon stuff. That's why. But I don't know how that will be once I have my own place, because nobody will ask me to do stuff for them. There's just work, and I don't even know what I will do yet. So that's that. But yeah, anyways. Internet allows time. I mean, it's not that bad usually. The only time it is bad is when there's a lot of people here. And my siblings, most of them moved out, so it's mainly when they when most of them are here, especially my older sister. Because she drains the internet like a fucking vampire. Yeah. Anyways, let's go raid. I hope you guys have a nice rest of the week, and I hopefully see you this Saturday with Assassin's Creed. I'm looking forward to decapitating a few people. Thanks again for being here. I hope you're hungry.